welcome into the Sporty Show. I am Sara as always, joined with the one and only Clinton Claude and Klinton.
Joined with the one and only Clinton Claude, and also joined with the one and only Alex Ashmore. Let's just be passing it around,
That was the quickest introduction.
I was gonna say, Clinton, we have friends watching us from the Accra airport, so hello everyone in Accra watching us at the airport. That's lovely. Yesterday, a fan tweeted out to you.
Oh, yes. The friend literally was going through, I think he's gone from the UK to Accra and, right. Yeah, my voice is gone. No, so, I mean, he was surprised because he saw us speaking football on, at the Accra airport, and he was like, "Oh, okay, this is beautiful. Let me send my boy some video evidence to suggest that I've just seen him in Ghana spiritually, or virtually." But
virtually.
yeah, it was very good. If you're watching us from Ghana, listen to me. You guys are very special. You guys are actually the real special ones, and please keep watching, keep enjoying our banter. As usual. I'm going to give it to you real hot. My mouth is not filtered. I go in the way it's meant to go. Alex, everybody knows. Everybody knows Alex. Alex would always miss grammars, speak very good English, make Nicholas Jackson look like he's Haaland, somehow paints them kind of pictures. But that's not me, fam. I go straight in. I don't care about all that bread.
Safe travels if you're at the airport. By the way, Hope your flight goes well. Hope you land at your destination, right?
Yes, thank you to all of you guys watching. And if you are wherever in the world, send us your little videos of watching us. We love to see it, and we appreciate the support. All right, guys, coming up this week, there's a lot of football on SportyTV, both Al Nassr and Al Hilal in action, respectively, on Friday. And over on Saturday, we have Manchester United taking on Brentford. Clinton Claude trembling in his boots against the Bees. Lazio's taking on Juve in the Serie A, and in La Liga, it's Villarreal and Getafe. Bayern Munich are also in action versus Stuttgart. Lots and lots of football. Club football is back, guys. Make sure you stay tuned on SportyTV because we have you covered. But here is what's coming up on today's show.
We start today's Sporty Show by looking at everything that's happened in the Nations League over the last 10 days. We also talk about the South American World Cup qualifiers, as both Argentina and Brazil won big last night. And we also take a look at all the action from around the footballing world.
Yes, guys, lots to get into today. And if you remember from yesterday's show, we are doing a little international break quiz where I am putting Clinton Claude, Alex Ashmore, and Gary Al Smith to the test. Welcome on in, Gary. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. What's up?
You ready for the quiz today, Gary? Because I think I'm
Look at Gary, he's already happy. He's like, yeah, I'm the
Look at it, he's got
It's like...
Guys, if you're betting on anyone in this one, I think I'd say Gary might be the one you'd want to bet on.
Right now on Sporty Bet, Gary is 2.36 odds.
I don't think they're offering odds on you to win.
Oh!
Didn't want to have to pay it out.
That's true, actually.
Or is it 338, maybe? Do you reckon that's fair odds? Or is that too harsh?
Wow.
Starting the show with violence. Well, Clinton, prove them wrong. That'll be...
No, that's what I always do, right?
Always crazy. All right, we'll get into the quiz a little bit later. Let's wrap up the international break, and let's start off with Nigeria once again, because the story has progressed a little bit with the pilot of the plane coming out and giving us some information. The Tunisian pilot was told apparently halfway through the flight to Libya that was carrying the Nigerian football team that he was told to change the course of the flight, and the decision was made by Libyan authorities. Now, once again, I want to preface that this is all hearsay. She said, he said, until, until CAF exactly comes out and makes a formal statement, we're just reporting what we're hearing here. But he came out and said, I was told halfway through my flight, and they were apparently already on their way down. Come on.
On their descent.
On their descent. On their way right down. On their descent to Benghazi when he was told that no, now it's being deterred to Al-Barak, and there were concerns about if there was enough fuel
Yep.
even. So
And
it's
even-
getting a little bit more concerning because now the concern is also the safety of everyone on that
Absolutely,
plane,
yes.
if this is the truth. But talk to me, Klinton.
No, for me, I feel like hearing from the horses right now, the pilot seems like he's part of the horse's mouth. Now, I'm speaking based on everything that's happened in Libya, right? Now, mind you, what's happened in Nigeria, we still need to hear from that part because, I mean, like we said, there are three sides of the story, right? The Libyans are saying this was how they were treated, right? And the good thing here is the Libyans are not denying the fact that they treated Nigerians horribly. So far, so good. They've not come out to say, oh,
They have. The Libyan Football Federation said they denied any foul play or anything like, we didn't. Basically, they came out and said we didn't do this on purpose.
Well, I mean,
They didn't mean to cause any harm or any foul play.
yeah, but I mean, just listening to the pilots, you could clearly see that I listened to everything he said, and you could clearly see that this was knowingly done, right? First of all, this was a plane carrying VIPs. Like these are athletes. Yeah, I'm not going to say if there's anyone who was not a footballer, it wasn't important. But these people have come to do a job, right? And if you are telling them that just when they're about to descend that they can't land somewhere, what's your reason for doing that? Like, if you're saying, okay, the weather here or this place, there's some kind of terrorist issue going on, and we don't, for your safety, we don't want you guys to land here, blah, blah, blah. That's a good enough. But when you listen to the pilots, you can clearly see that this is a man who was even very worried for his own self. Like, from the way he was articulating the whole story, you could clearly tell that the Libyans knew what they did. And like Sarah said, I just can't wait for CAF. And I don't know why this is. Okay, maybe they need time to investigate and so they don't make any mistakes. But it's very clear, though. If I was a judge in this case, Alex, come on, you've been doing this judge work how many times on this show? Like, I would have expected you to have given your judgment on this. But clearly, the Libyans, they messed up big time. And I feel like they have to pay for it with that 3 points.
Gary, talk to us. Obviously, you're in Accra yourself. Have you heard anything? Is there any other news that we are missing regarding this situation?
Yeah, the pilot bit, it was about a 6-minute video where the Tunisian pilot was speaking. So, I mean, the way he described it was pretty horrific because he literally said, when we are going to fly out, we have a flight plan. Based on that flight plan, we know how much fuel we have and we know what the fuel can do. And when we were getting to Benghazi, we knew we had this much fuel. And so, yeah, if even they wanted us to land and go elsewhere, no problem. But we didn't have that much fuel to take us to this other place. And they told us to land, so it was pretty scary. Like, and he kept on insisting, if you watch that video, that because the guy interviewing him was asking, is it possible that the Nigerians told you to come and land here or, that, and he said, no, this is international aviation. Like, you don't do that. Before you set out, the course is known, it's recorded, it's communicated from your host airport to wherever you are coming, that we are coming and we are supposed to land at this time and this time. So, like, and these are things that can be checked. There's a common platform. I don't want to go too technical, but there's a common platform where you can check all these things. That is how, even if you go on, the website called Flight Radar, you can check every plane and find out where it started, where it's going, because it's international law that you book all these things in advance. So he said anybody is free to check that flight. And this is the important part. He was only able to land peacefully and easily at this new location because he, the Tunisian pilot, used to work for a Tunisian company that used to work in that area. So he knows that.
Yes,
I heard this
that
as
area
well.
And that
very
was the
well.
scariest part, though.
Because it was also nighttime as
It
well.
was even at
so-
night. That was the scariest. When he said that one, Gary, trust me, I felt like, wow, this is we are taking it very lightly. This is meant to be a very serious issue.
Well, it's kind of becoming a bit more than the football. I know we were speaking about that yesterday regarding AFCON and regarding CAF and regarding football. But this is now getting
Life and death.
well, it's becoming a little criminal.
Absolutely.
And I think now the lines are really blurred of what was meant to happen, and there needs to be a full-on investigation.
Oh, yes.
Because I mean, this doesn't matter if they're football players or if they're not.
Yeah.
You can't be just deterring, because from my understanding, like Gary mentioned, you have your departure wherever location and your arrival location, but you also have a plan B in case you can't land at that airport for whatever reason, weather, runways. There's a plan B. But this was not plan B. This was like plan X. Like, this was too far for this plane to land. It's really, really scary.
It is, listen, right now I feel like if there is any penalization that will be going to Libya, it shouldn't just be the 3 points. I think they need some... It has to be a very harsh punishment on this one, because it's not just about the football now, it's about life, it's about the safety. And it's not just even life. These are people who are doing... I mean, these are footballers, like I said. Like, you don't have this caliber of African stars, and these are the people that are toiling with their lives on air. Like, this is a plane. If not for the experience that this pilot had, could you imagine what this could have been? Now he's saying that they had to land. I mean, I'm not an aviation person, but the way he said it, they have equipment or whatever that helps them land even without knowing where they're going to. So with this whatever, they could land, but in this situation, because it's somewhere else, and wherever location they were going to, they didn't have the kind of visible equipment that would have enhanced them landing. So he had to do it manually by himself, right? Because he had walked there before. Now, if he had not walked there before, my question is, what would have happened? It could have been a disaster. This is not some bus where you say, okay, hang on, we don't know where we're going to. You know what? Let's just pack and make a few phone calls and check YouTube or check Google Maps or call a few friends. Like, you're on air, and oh my God, Libyans, they messed up big time, and they should pay for it. Like, and they have to pay. If CAF does not do something ASAP, I'm stepping in.
God, just if we didn't need any more chaos to the situation. Clinton Cod stepping in.
And if I step in, there might not be any AFCON.
Oh my God.
Next year.
Okay, all right. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen. All right, moving from AFCON to Conmebol, because yesterday in South America, it was a crazy day all around for qualifiers. And this is really interesting because yesterday I was having a conversation with our producer, Ben, and we were talking about Argentina and Lionel Messi, of course. And we were talking about his stats in this window, and Ben said, yeah, but it's not like he's going to score a hat-trick tonight, so I wouldn't probably mention it.
The God.
The GOAT, man. Lionel Messi last night scores his 10th international career hat-trick while giving 2 assists and involved in 5 goal contributions out of Argentina's 6-0 blow to Bolivia. And a friendly reminder, Bolivia just beat Colombia last week. This is not a bad Bolivian team, but oh my God, did Argentina hammer it. Messi now tied with Cristiano Ronaldo for the most international career hat-tricks, both at number 10. They can't stop. They won't stop.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And yeah, I think it's a joy to watch him do so well. I think when the day comes, unfortunately it will come at some point, that he does retire from football.
Don't speak about it.
It'll be a sad day, but yeah, I think we've got to appreciate him while he's here, and I feel sorry for those Bolivia players, because I imagine they were coming off that Colombia win with some confidence. And,
sure.
You think, oh, who have we got next, lads? Argentina, Messi. It's
at the Monumental.
It's basically a nightmare situation for them. So yeah, good win for Argentina, and yeah, another wonderful play from the best ever.
Clinton, it just doesn't stop, eh? I mean, if you saw the level of the goals as well, they weren't just, you know.
I'm not at that point where Messi does something and it's almost like it's not surprising anymore. For me, it's like, yeah, this is what I expect from the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
He's doing good things. If Ronaldo did this, I would be screaming like,
wow. Stop it.
I mean, sorry, my Ronaldo people. I'm just being sincere with you. I'm being like, see, this is the problem. I've told you I will say the way it is in my heart. If Ronaldo does it now, I'll be like, oh, wow. Oh, you still have it in you. Okay. This is really good. It's not like I'm not going to say this is very lovely. But I'm saying with Lionel Messi, when he does it now, it's no longer a surprise for me because this is what GOATs do. I don't know why you guys are surprised. Gary,
I don't think it's a surprise. We're just reporting on it.
No, but But
No, it's not surprising. I mean,
it's not. Well, thank you. I mean, because when I went on social media, everybody's like, Messi. I'm happy because he's my goat. I'm happy because he did it. But it's no longer surprising. It's not something I want to be screaming about because this is what we know him for. This is what we know he does every day in the office. If he wanted to, he's done it again, and boom. Okay, we're just waiting for the next one at this point in time.
Gary, is there something to say regarding surprise, though, when it comes to the quality of the goal? Because he's still scoring these really intricate goals that are going through, 5 defenders, and the angle needs to be perfect because if he was a centimeter to the right, it wouldn't have gone in. They're not easy goals. They're not just whatever goals, and he's still performing at that level at 37.
his brain will never change. I mean, we've seen clips of Romario, who is 50-something. So long as his body can't keep up, you've seen Romario, and he's playing with 20-year-olds, and he's embarrassing them because the brain is sharp. I think Messi's brain will never, so long as he has the physique and the energy, he's going to keep going. And like Klinton has said, and like Alex has said as well, we just have to enjoy it while they are here, while he's here.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking about embarrassment really quickly, you guys see Marcelo's son nutmeg him? There was a viral video that had gone around. Did no one see this?
No?
Oh, Marcelo's 10-year-old son nutmegged him. And he just stood there and was like, and it was just a really heartfelt moment. All right, enough about him, though. Let's talk about Brazil because they beat Peru 4-0. And the last time Peru beat a team with such a big deficit was actually last year in September against Bolivia, where they won 5-1. Alex, we've seen this Brazilian team underperform for, the last year, the last 2 years, the last 3 years even. And finally, pretty solid performance against Peru. They need it. Argentina's obviously paving the way in the World Cup qualifier, so they need to kind of keep up with Uruguay and Colombia right there in it as well.
Yeah, I think, and to do it without Vinicius as well, to show that perhaps they can be Vinicius.
Where was Vinicius?
He wasn't playing. I don't think he's
home with Madrid.
Yeah, he's not travelled to the internationals.
You were so ready to fire something.
No, because
Where was Vinicius?
No, because for me, it's
Why
like,
isn't he playing?
it's like for somebody who they are getting prepared to be lifting that Balon d'Or, I would expect him to be shining at this point. Like, these are the stages where they want to start comparing your international versus your club performances. So it shouldn't be about your internationals. It shouldn't be just about your clubs. That's why when they were speaking about Mbappe, I was hearing Mbappe saying to the French nationals that he wasn't going to play some of the kind of games that they played. He wants to play the most important ones, right? And it's only because he's trying to... he has an eye for the Balon d'Or at some point next year or something. And for me, I don't know if that's the right way to go. I feel like this is the point where you want to be proving yourself if you really want to lift that stuff up. Ronaldo, Messi, who have been taking this stuff in turn, Benzema, I don't think they boycotted playing for their national teams. As a matter of fact, they were there to prove a point. They were there to let you know that this is the reason why I should be selected, right? So when I saw that from Mbappe, I was like, okay, I don't think my man is ready. Vinicius, who is the guy everyone is projecting,
I'm not projecting that he's winning the Balon d'Or.
I mean, a lot of people think he is.
I know, but he's been horrible for Brazil. The Copa America, he was useless. I'm not saying what he hasn't done with Real Madrid.
I know.
He's been brilliant for Madrid, but then something happens when he crosses the Atlantic.
Absolutely. So this is the reason why I was surprised that a game where they've won 4-0, I was going to check the scores just to see if I'm seeing Vinicius for somebody who everyone is, okay, now this point, maybe not everyone, but from everything I've heard in my ears, if you go on social media, it's like Vinicius, of which I think there are other people who deserve it when you look at the records, both club and country, right? Vinicius is just the club guy. So I don't understand, but so far they think if he doesn't get it, then there must have been some kind of issue. Why is that? But anyways, you were sorry for cutting. No, you were
right back around.
No, I mean, to be fair to Vinny, he wasn't there because before in the Villarreal game, he picked up a little bit of a knock, and fitness-wise, he couldn't travel to the World Cup qualifiers with Brazil. But good win for Brazil. Rafinha getting on the score sheet. I think it is a similar case in this case with Brazil and Real Madrid in terms of the talent they have. The options they have, it's almost they're spoilt for choice. It's where do they play these players? How do they fit them all into the system? But They seem to be maybe finding a rhythm. Obviously, 2 wins from 2. That's, you know, it doesn't get much better than that in an international break. So, yeah, I think to hopefully put some pressure on Argentina and, you know, pick up a rhythm going into November, and then you've got March. So, yeah, a good win for Brazil against what is really, well, quite a poor Peru side, really.
Peru beat Uruguay last week, though. So, I
Uruguay,
mean,
who are also having their own troubles at the moment.
they are
Marcelo
having.
Bielsa.
Yeah, so Uruguay had a terrible window. They lost to Peru, and then they drew Ecuador 0-0. Meanwhile, Paraguay are making some noise after they beat Venezuela, and they are now in contention to qualify with Bolivia in that playoff position. So lots and lots going on in Conmebol, and lots always does. I love Conmebol qualifiers because it's absolute chaos. Right here in the comments here, we have Cosmos saying, what did Messi do for the international team before winning it in 2010? He was the best young player at the Copa America in 2007. But I don't compare Messi to anyone else. Sometimes
That's a very good way
But
to
no,
end
I think the thing is with Brazil and Vini is it's not necessarily, like you said, Alex, it's not necessarily Vini's fault. But this Brazilian side, probably, honestly, like the last time I remember Brazil when they were daunting was when they won the Copa America, which would have been before the 2019. Was it 2019? The last one when they had like 3 in a row.
It was off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Chile won in 2016, and then they had the Centenario. I think that's when Brazil won. Anyway, since that team, they beat Argentina in the final. But that Brazil was okay. But they've had several coaches come in. They don't know what to do with these players. And since even that golden era, 2002, when they won the World Cup, they've never been the same Brazil. I get it that was like one of the best teams of any lifetime ever. But with the players, like you do expect them to be doing more.
It was 2019.
But, you know, just speaking about this thing about Vinicius winning the Balon d'Or versus, you know, I know somebody mentioned Messi, which I think should be a sin. But, you know, let's just act like we didn't see that one. But do you guys really think that there are no players right now who should deserve the Balon d'Or over Vini? I'm just talking about the Real Madrid fans now, especially Makinde, because they just feel like for some reason...
Between him and Cosmos, because he's saying, first of all, my name isn't spelled with an H. Correct yourself. Second of all, I would love to see Vini win. I think he's one of the best players on Real Madrid. Like, I've enjoyed watching Vini's career. It's not that I don't want him to win. But I don't understand how it can't be Carvajal. I don't understand it.
Exactly.
He won everything.
So why? So this is the question. So please hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Rodri's right second place.
But we've said this thing on the show before, right? I'm asking you, right? Whoever thinks Vini should be winning it, don't get me wrong. If he wins it, I'm happy. I mean, I'll be very happy to see somebody who aspires to play like me win it at some point, right? But here's the question.
No one would win it then. If everyone played like you, no one would win it.
Damn. Gary, who do you like? Who are you?
Wait, before we come to Gary, sorry, Sarah. In fact, I want to be seeing Gary talking because, you know, sometimes I love seeing
Gary's reaction.
I want to see Gary's reaction. Right, good. Gary, tell me. I know you went to church on Sunday, this last one, so I know you'll be very truthful. And the fact is, there are so many people, like we said earlier, from Accra who are saying this one, and you are live right there, so you don't want to lie to your people because they will come for you. They know your address. They know you are one of the best Ghanaian football journalists. So, you can't even hide. Gary, we have Daniel Carvajal, who he won the Euros, he won the Champions League, won the La Liga, right, as a defender. These are the 3 major titles that he has had. Now we come back to Rodri. Rodri won the Premier League. Rodri won
Premier League.
He won the Euros, and he won the Premier League. He won the Euros,
Yeah.
and then what else did Rodri win again? They won.
Nothing.
Wait,
that was it. Last
okay, that was it.
They lost in the FA Cup final, Manchester United.
Carabao Cup?
Liverpool won that
Yeah.
against Chelsea.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So Rodri has 2. You know,
Yeah, that's why Carvajal is
So
ahead of
Carvajal
Rodri.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And then you come down to Vinicius.
Vini has
Right?
obviously
Vini has
the Champions League and
the
La Liga.
That's literally what he is, right? So my question is,
So you could put him
Carvajal
maybe
as a
at level with
defender-
Rodri, but they both have 2, but very different competition.
Yeah.
Depends on what you...
Of which one? So, for example, you can say Champions League is slightly, you know.
Depends. It
above,
depends
right?
on who's
Because
voting,
he's in-
Gary.
Yeah. But Gary, looking at these three players, who you, as somebody who is issuing the Balon d'Or, who would you be giving the Balon d'Or at this point?
You can go for a fourth option if you think.
I was waiting for Alex to
I'll vote Danny Carvajal.
Okay. What's your reason for voting him, though?
I'd vote Danny Carvajal. Now, simply because he did more than anybody, contributed more than anybody. You know, Scaloni said he would vote for Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah,
and he
sorry,
gave
this is
pretty solid criteria that he. Okay, he said so. But I think Danny Carvajal's contribution, number of games, his importance to the team, it also trumps everything. I know the people's choice is between two players because they are a bit more visible. Rodri also because he has been more than a footballer in that period. He has, for somebody in his position, he has literally been a leader in that team, that Manchester City team. He's spoken out, when he's taunted. Our defensive midfielders do that, and he's spoken about he's been a good ambassador of the game. That's what I want to say. He's spoken about nobody has championed the whole there's too many games for us narrative than him. And so in that sense, he's been a leader. Danny Carvajal has just gone about his business, won his trophies, and just kept quiet. So there's that. And then he's a defender as well, so it's less glamorous. It was always going to be between Vinny and Rodri. Now, Rodri has gotten injured, unfortunately, recently, and while Vinny has been playing, so there's probably going to be recency bias. But it's not like Vinny is taking that opportunity because he's not playing his best football. Yeah, so it's going to be tricky. But I would vote Danny Carvajal. I mean, if I had the opportunity in I don't vote in the Balon d'Or like I've said a couple of times. It's FIFA the best award, and so yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. We're just putting the pressure on you. No, I hate the recency bias though because it's supposed to be based on the previous season. So everyone's injured at this point. You know what I mean? The Lautaro Martinez, though, is a player that I keep forgetting about because I think, and I'll be honest, I think it's the fact that he's a player in the Serie A, and I think a lot of people are not considering, obviously, that to the level of La Liga or Premier League. But when you look at it, he won the Serie A. He was the most valuable player. He had the most goals in the Serie A. He won the Copa America. I think he was the highest goal scorer. No, James Rodriguez. But, he also kind of did, especially when we're talking about individual performance as well as what the teams won. I just think people don't consider winning the Serie A versus, the Premier League or La Liga, unfortunately. But I feel like he should be in the top 3 based on everything he's done, whether he wins it or not. But I don't know. Everyone apparently, and we have a lot of comments here. I feel like a lot of Madrid fans, Mark and Day vibes, and they're saying Sara just doesn't want Vinny to win. When I'm saying Carvajal deserves it more, and he's a Madrid player. Guys, please use your heads. Please, 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 please. What do you want? Real Madrid fans, you can make them happy. You can. I'm saying I want your player to win. Not good enough. It has to be the one I want.
To be honest, if you ask me though, if there's anybody who deserves the Balon d'Or more than anybody right now, I think it's Lionel Messi. But you see, I'm being nice by not going the Messi way because I feel like, okay, when you go to the cabinet, the kids are trying to find space to put their toys, but Messi has all his trophies there. So, yeah, that's the only reason why I would say Messi does not deserve it. But apart from that, yeah, Danny Carvajal is the only player who has more trophies and who, when you talk about individual performances, right, you can see that that guy has held that defense for Real Madrid. He's done, he defends, he even finds goals. He scored important. There's no reason why he should not be given. So the fact that Vinicius is not showing, especially people trying to say, Vinicius. Now, right now, you should be doing what Lionel Messi is doing in you see me trying to pronounce Argentina like Sara, Argentina.
Hey!
Argentina. But, listen. Sorry, Vinny, man. If Vinny is given the Balon d'Or, I just think that, okay, good for him. But, yeah, there were people who should have gotten it way over him.
If Danny Carvajal doesn't win it, is it time to maybe think about having a defender equivalent of the Yashin Trophy, the
Absolutely.
goalkeeper award? Because this is often the argument that perhaps, if Danny Carvajal doesn't win it, there'll be a lot of people saying that perhaps it wasn't because
they're not as shiny as
but
the
it's
players
like you
up
said,
front.
it's not the glamour that you get with the goals and the tricks and stuff like that. So perhaps, and this is why goalkeepers perhaps don't get looking as well. they should then think about perhaps opening a trophy for defenders, but then also the defenders do still want to compete with the strikers and the midfielders for the Balon d'Or.
Germany
I'm
qualified for. Oh, you're here. I just can't see you. We had a screen go down, Gary. I hear you, but I need to see you for this quiz. So we'll try and. Spain and Germany qualified for Nations League. Alex, I know it's your favorite tournament of all time, and you're thrilled about this news. Spain, really powerful win against Serbia, 3-0. Portugal, 0-0 to Scotland. Bit of a shock there, but Scotland obviously going home happy with that one.
Yeah, a point against a very strong team in Portugal is always good for Steve Clarke's men. I know he'll be happy with that. But Spain and Germany continue to impress. I think they're the two teams through to the Nation League quarterfinals, on notice. And yeah, even with the in crisis, maybe a bit of a harsh way of putting it, but injury problems that Spain have had with all the players suffering knocks, with obviously Lamine Yamal suffering. Well, he didn't play in the game against Serbia, I believe.
No, he's gone back to Barcelona at that point.
So, yeah, obviously to be able to still perform at the top level like they did, beat Serbia 3-0, beat Denmark 1-0, Germany obviously getting into the quarterfinals as well. So, yeah, two good international breaks for both of those countries, and Portugal with some work to do. I don't know whether Roberto Martinez is the problem, whether it's a case of, we talked about this a lot in the Euros, is it Ronaldo's problem? Is he perhaps dragging this team down?
Is it just one off game?
Yeah,
because it could be.
Game? Because, to be quite frank, Scotland have been quite poor over the last 6 months.
Remember them in the Euros.
Football. Yeah, so, yeah, I think when Portugal look back at this international break, they'll be quite disappointed with that. And the firepower they have, they should be beating a team like Scotland.
Wait, hang on. Maybe I've just not followed what's happened
Welcome
with
into the
Portugal.
show, Klinton.
Please, thank you, because obviously we went off for like a few seconds and wait. Portugal, what's happened to Portugal?
They drew Scotland 0-0 last night.
Wait, so all these stuff I've been seeing online, did they acting as if they beat the hell out of Scotland? Because I was seeing some clips with Rafael Leao doing some magics here and there. And
they beat Scotland in September for the Nations League match day 2, 2-1. In that one, it was Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo who scored, but they played last night once again, and it was 0-0. Don't let Twitter get you. It gets the best of us sometimes.
Damn.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hi, Gary. I can see you.
Good to hear you.
Are we back?
Finally. Okay, right.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties once again. Gary, are you all good over there? Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you. I can hear you.
Brilliant. All right, guys. Sorry, do you want to finish up your thought there?
No, I mean, I think I've pretty much said the most important thing, and I know the one people are very concerned about, it's something we've moved past, and people... Right, somebody's about to piss me off. Right, okay, right.
In the comments.
Yeah, I'm just going to act like I didn't see that one. But yeah, Daniel Carvajal, I know we've passed it, but yeah, he's the Balon d'Or winner for me.
All right, guys, let's have some fun now. So I am going to put Klinton, Alex, and Gary to the test. It's going to be based on the international break, which means I'm assuming not many of them will know these answers, so we're going to do it multiple choice style. We will give you the answer, but will you know that it's the answer in front of you? All right, how it's going to work is I'm going to ask 7 questions. Each question answer is A, B, C, or D. You guys have your whiteboards. Gary's got a whiteboard at home.
Jeez.
The house full of props. So I'll ask you, and I'll start with a different person every time, and I'll also make sure you don't change your answers, but I'll give you 10, 15 seconds to answer, right? The letter A, B, C, or D, and we'll go around and I'll keep tally and we'll see.
This is some primary school vibe, Oh
I
my
love it.
God, this is what we did. But Gary, in our secondary school or primary school where they've taught us for like 30 minutes and they say, all right, tear a sheet of paper, right? We are going for a quick test. That's what Sarah. I feel like Sarah's giving us some serious Balon d'Or questions, or sorry, lectures, and now time to test our brains, right? Please ask me something about the Balon d'Or. Who deserves
No. All right. First question. Who scored a brace for Greece against England? Is it A, Papadopoulos? Is it B, Pavlidis? Is it C, Tzitzikas? Or is it D, Tsimikas? And Klinton, if you want to look, you also have A, B, C, D. So is it A, B? Oh, Gary, don't show them your answers because you... No, you can. I would just keep your board down, and then I'll ask you, and you can hold it up. All right.
Yeah.
Now you're giving Klinton the answer, Gary.
That's
Gary,
okay.
Gary,
He
all I
wouldn't
can
have
say
got
to
it
you
otherwise.
is, all I can say to you is, God bless you, man. You are my real G.
No, Gary, this is why I'm coming to you individually, and I don't want either of you two looking at the boards. Alex, you know what to do. All right, Alex, ask more.
B.
And he's gone for B. Pavlidis. Clinton has gone for B because Gary obviously has also gone for Pavlidis. All right, so 1 point to everyone. But Gary, this time,
Gary, please,
keep
this
the
time
board
do what
down.
you did before, yeah?
Are you keeping track of
No,
scores?
that
I
was-
sure am.
Thank you so much for giving all of us a bonus. Thank you for giving all of us a bonus.
Gary, were you that kid that people copied off in school because you held your paper all across the
No,
desk?
no.
Gary, I was the one that they copied, but all of them failed after copying.
All right, let's move to question 2, guys. Keep your boards off the screen. Gary.
Gary, please put your own on the screen, please.
All right. Who scored the winning goal for Peru against Uruguay? Was it A, Araujo, B, Valero, C, Peña, or D, Nunez? Gary, keep the board down until I ask you.
Nunez.
Alex and Clinton, you obviously can see here.
Nunez.
Araujo, Valero, Peña, or Nunez?
Nunez can never score a winning goal, man. At all.
Oh,
For those of you playing at home, I'm enjoying that. I'm going to close that.
This is a complete guess.
No. Yeah, this one is a guess for me.
All right, I'm going to push you for time here. Clinton, pick one. If it's a guess, then just go with whatever. Choose a letter. Nope. Thank you very much. Viewers at home.
No,
viewers
see,
at
all of you on YouTube, the time I needed your help, you did not help me. I was just waiting for one of you to drop the answer.
The viewers.
No, you viewers, you see. Okay,
All right, guys, play along with us now that Clinton doesn't have his computer in front of him. I love to see it. All right, and some of you are already getting it right. All right, Alex, have you answered?
I've gone for A. It's a complete guess.
Okay, and Gary and Clinton has gone for A, and Gary. I can see. You can show it.
can I show my
Yes.
screen now?
It's safe. We're safe.
Actually, it's B, or C or D. We can't
Wait, I
see you.
can't see.
We can't see. Bring it to the right, to your left, to your left.
All right, guys. Once again, everyone has gotten it right. 1, 2, 3. To be honest, I think Gary was the only one who knew that because he answered right away.
No,
saw
I
it.
knew it though. Oi.
Well, Clinton goes, it's a complete guess. I knew it though.
I knew it was a complete guess that was right.
All right. Moving on, number 3. Who scored their first goal for France on his 11th appearance on the 10th of October? So last week. Was it Zaire Emery? Was it Manu Kone? Was it Christopher Nkunku? Or was it Bradley Barcola?
Apostle Suleiman, this is where I need you, God. Oh, God, speak for your servant here. Hey, talk
I'll
to
give
me,
you a clue,
Lord.
Clinton. It's one of A, B, C.
Let's go for France. And in his 11th
I
appearance.
still love that clue, you know.
It's helpful. It's insightful.
Hey. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for one.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for any other.
I know it's between either A, B, C.
Oh
D,
my.
actually.
All right, I'm
Go
pushing you.
faster, man.
Let's move along here.
Wait, who scored the first goal for France on the 11th appearance on the 10th of October? Brad, this is one of those questions that they asked me.
What kind of mental quiz is this
I don't
one?
understand. Like when I was applying for my British passport, where you do your life
All
in
right,
the UK. This is
guys, answer it. All right. I'm going to make sure that you have I want to see what the answer is.
Why are you looking at my answer? to
Because
trust somebody?
I know how you work. All right, Gary, I'm going to ask you for your answer first. You can hold it up. They've written down and they're not cheating.
All right, so you've got
A
it.
complete guess as well.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Gary has gone for A, Zaire Emery. Alex, can I get an answer? He's gone C, Christopher Nkunku. And Clinton has also gone C. And Clinton and Alex are correct! Christopher Nkunku. Gary, you got some splaining to do. Woo! All right, as
Yeah.
it stands, 3 points each to Clinton and Alex. Gary with 2, but 4
Thank you,
questions left,
Jesus.
lots of time. All right. Let's talk about Clinton's GOAT then. Who did Lionel Messi score his first international hat trick against? Was it
my God.
Brazil, Guatemala, Bosnia, or Switzerland?
Oh my God.
Think back, all the way back.
Definitely not Brazil.
I can't even remember what year he made his debut.
Switzerland.
The thinking. Gary's in the zone. Alex is in the zone.
Don't tell your son to use Google for you. See, he's looking at his son now. He say, boy, have fun. Come on, be quick. There's no time.
All right, Klinton. Klinton, I'm gonna push you for
I
an
saw your
answer.
son yesterday. That guy looks very sharp.
Just pick one. We gotta move along here, guys.
Shall we?
Wait,
I'm
one
not
sec,
sure.
one
Another
sec.
complete guess.
No. It's not this one.
All right, guys, you gotta pick one. You got a 25% chance here. Alex is locked in. Lock her in, Gary.
I
Can I log
If
in?
anyone's going to be copying you.
I think you want to copy me.
All right, Gary has gone for D, Switzerland. Alex, you have gone for B, Guatemala. Klinton has gone for, I believe, C.
That's the one I went for. I went for B normally.
Okay,
Wait, let me change my answer.
No, Klinton has gone for C, Bosnia, but it doesn't matter, Klinton, because both you and Alex were wrong. Gary's got it right. It's Switzerland. It's 3-3 across the boards. I
Hold
love
on.
to see it. The irony of it all. All the way back in 2012, Lionel Messi scoring his first hat-trick against Switzerland.
Fair enough.
Okay, Klinton Cod, the pressure is on. Who scored the winner for Nigeria against Libya? Was it Lukman?
Oof.
Was it Bashiru? Was it Osimhen?
This one
Or
is
was it
Easy money.
Boniface?
This
Easy
one is
money. Klinton,
easy,
if you
bro.
don't get this, I'm having
If-
a Nigerian passport.
Are you mad? Bro, wait, you think I'll feel this one? Are you mad, bro?
I really hope not. I hope for the sake of, everyone at home. All right, everyone answers up at the same time because I'm pretty
It
sure
was
you...
at them when I look mad. Are you mad? It was at them when I look mad.
Wait,
Klinton, I think it's time to hand over that passport.
It
Man.
was at them when I look mad.
but no, but you put B.
So you guys, I just confused you guys. This
No,
is the
you
real
didn't.
thing.
I saw the B. I thought you confused yourself by saying Lookman.
Come on, man. Why would they?
All right, everyone got it right. No shock there. You know what? And thank goodness they got it right, because we would have had some serious explaining to do if the three of you had it. I mean, especially Klinton. But we got it right. All right, guys. 2 more questions left. 4-4 across the board. If you guys tie, I'll come up with a last minute, something to break the tie. All right, who's the current Cote d'Ivoire manager?
Hey.
A little advantage maybe for Gary. Is it Yaya Touré? Is it Hervé Renard? Is it Amir Sfaye? Or is it Cedric Kirpe? A, B, D, C. Alex has locked in his answer. Gary has locked in his answer. Klinton Cod, or no, has he?
Gary, blink twice if you know the answer.
No, Gary, don't show. Don't show. All right, Klinton, we're going to start with you. Who do you think is...
No,
No.
wait.
Come on. We got to go. We got to move the show along. Clinton, who is the current...
Hi.
Clinton!
Wait, hold on.
Klinton, show the answer.
Clinton. See, this guy, this is how they will cheer me to go and fail.
Clinton, we have to finish the show, please.
All right, I've gone with B.
All right, he has gone with B. He's gone with Hervé Renard. Alex has gone with Hervé Renard. Gary, don't disappoint me. Show me the answer. Have you guys all gone Hervé Renard? Oh, see. Yes, Amir Spy. That is the... I thought you went B too, and I said, Gary, you got to get out of Africa. All right, guys. As it stands, Gary's in the lead, 5-4. There is one question left.
God.
One of you need to get it right,
Is
and
this worth
he gets it
double
wrong.
points?
No. Okay.
Oh my God.
And honestly, this one's a free-for-all. Who is currently top of Group I in the AFCON qualifiers? Mozambique, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, or Eswatini?
Gary.
And honestly, Group I, if you know the groups of any qualification, it's no one really memorizes this. So this one really... And meanwhile, Gary's like, but I know.
Mozambique win games, though.
I mean, it can't be Eswatini.
No, definitely not. Oh, come on, everybody knows that. It's not them. It's between...
Could be Mali.
Huh.
But it also could be Mozambique.
Let's go.
All right, Gary's locked in. Push you guys for an answer here.
I'm going to stick my neck out and I'm going to say...
An answer. All right, Alex is locked in. Klinton, just on you.
I have a feeling...
All right. Alex, let's start with you.
Gone for B, Mali.
All right, Klinton.
I've gone with B as well.
He has gone for B. Molly. Gary, who have you gone for?
Oof.
The pressure.
Oh,
Okay. Why does it feel like Ghana's
Ladies
answer is
and
always-
gentlemen, all three of them
Oh,
have gotten
no.
it wrong.
I was
It
gonna
is
go with
Mozambique.
Mozambique.
But that means, Gary, you are international break campeon. And the fact that you guys all, and this was such a sad way to end. Everyone's gotten it wrong. No one knows. It's the manager
dropped
of
my
Cote
ring
d'Ivoire
light.
saved you, Gary. That one got you. 5 points to Gary, 4 points to Klinton, 4 points to
Yeah,
Alex.
that was right.
No, I think he should have 3 points because he saw.
Oh, get out, man. Get out. Wait, is that... Yo.
You can have that back now.
No, I feel
Sue,
sad.
Gary.
No, I am so sad right now, man. You know the funny thing? I thought it was Mozambique, but that name doesn't sound like what should
So
be
what
top
did
in
I
the group.
get? What was the winning? Was 5/7?
Number 7 was the Cote d'Ivoire manager, no? Oh, no, sorry, you got 5 out
Did
of
I
7.
get 5
Yeah,
answers correct then?
yeah, you got 5 out of 7. They got 4 out of 7.
Look at it. But it's not
How do
very
you
good.
do a
though.
trophy? How do you do a trophy?
Not Gary drawing himself his own trophy. We'll have to send you one, Gary, from Madrid.
Ah.
A little bit of fun
So
there. A little bit of
sporty.
fun. That one was tough.
So I got how much? 4.
You and Alex got 4.
In my secondary school, this is how my teacher would write it.
Always, and they
They'll
circle
say-
it in red.
They always write v.good. They are so lazy. They couldn't write very. I don't know why all the teachers couldn't write the full very. It's always good or very. Sorry, is that the kind of Balon d'Or? Hey, God have mercy, oh God.
Is that a snake?
SportyTV trophy.
Oh, SportyTV. Amazing. All right, guys. Amazing. Good job. Congratulations, Gary. We'll send you one trophy from Madrid here.
Thank you.
Love it.
Mozambique.
Guys, you know what this means, though, is that...
Can we do this every week?
Yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. I love the quiz. I think it's really funny. I love to see what you guys are...
No, you guys love to see me fail. That's all you. That's. Don't
To be
tell me.
fair, no, you guys all did well. It was very close.
No,
it was
but,
1 point
but
difference.
to be honest,
So-
I feel proud of myself though because me and Alex. Listen, right now I feel like I passed.
Me and Alex.
No, yeah. Listen, so far.
The way your face
so-
changed, Alex said, don't ever group me to...
And Gary only topped me by just. Listen, Gary's an international football journalist. Do you know what it means that he beat me by 1 point? Fam, I'm proud of myself, man. Get the hell out.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, you know what this means. International break, quiz.
You know, but Sarah, can I say something?
Yes, of course.
Can I say something? You know, in this day and this what has just happened just highlights like football today. Like there's so much information today. There's literally like as a journalist, you have to work like super triple hard to know more than what you would call the ordinary fan. Because the informed fan is very likely more informed than you, the football journalist, because like they watch everything. Like they are on apps, so they know everything. Unless it's probably maybe historical information that you don't expect the fan to know. But if it's like current affairs like this, come on. I'm sure there are people at home who had all the questions correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except maybe the Messi scoring the international, the Messi's first international hat trick. You know, that's quite a long time ago, and there's a reason why I remember. But in today's day and age, most
Too
fans
easy.
will be getting 6
Clinton
over
should have
7.
got that one. He had the advantage.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh man,
But-
Alex.
whose idea was the quiz anyway? Whose idea was the quiz?
I think it was our producer, Ben, and me and him sat down and we came up with some international break questions because we know the international break can be a bit drab. Everyone's, waiting for club football to come back. It's not, some people love it, don't get me wrong, but we wanted to do something fun. So we thought, why not? Because tomorrow's show is going to be a packed one. Premier League's back, La Liga's back, Bundesliga's back, everything is back. And then we have Champions League next week. Clinton's going to be at the Bernabeu. I'm going to be at the Metropolitano. There's so much coming up that we thought, let's have a bit of fun because it's going to be crazy, guys. Lots and lots of football. Tomorrow's going to be a hectic show.
Yep.
We're not going to... Man United, Brentford, game of the week.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very high chance that we are still going to come here to complain after the game, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, they sacked one of the managers, right?
They didn't sack a manager.
At least you need to follow the vibe.
They came to
They
a
said-
mutual agreement to end the contract with Sir Alex Ferguson
Well-
as an advisor /
No, I know, but
executive.
the way they said it, everyone was like, can't believe that they sacked Alex Ferguson before Ten Hag. anyways, No, I just hope that the game versus Brentford, obviously, this is going to be a very strong game. Brentford, they are not the team to be joked with. Manchester United, they've not been very serious, but I'm just hoping that there's a change after this international break, and let's say the pressure that's been mounted on Ten Hag and winning and all of this stuff, and the whole stuff surrounding the fact that Ferguson is no longer. I just hope that it just brings some kind of new dawn for Manchester, and we'll see.
We will see. We will see. Guys, coming up after the show right now is the EuroLeague, where Barcelona are taking on Monaco. Revenge match? Wrong sport. Wrong sport. So stay tuned to that. Anything you two want to add before? Gary, any final words as the champion of our international break quiz?
I want to say thank you to God. I want to thank
Wow.
my mother, my father.
Wow.
I want to thank my sister, my brother. I want to thank Sara. I want to thank Klinton.
Your
I want
opponent.
to thank Alex Ashmore. I want to thank my dog, my cat, and I want
Oh my God.
so much to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
What about, do we not have the speech for the second runner-ups?
No, because it doesn't exist. If not first, you're last. Do you want to comment on any of these commenters in the YouTube comment section? Because they've been going off today.
Yeah, I mean, they've been going off over the fact that we don't want Vinicius to win, which they get wrongly. The craziest part is the fact that the people or the person who we are posing to be the next winner for the Balon d'Or is also a Real Madrid player, and for some reason the Real Madrid fans are also saying no, he has to be Vini. Now, what's the reason why it has to be Vini? I do not know, and I'm just waiting for somebody to give me a proper explanation as to why you think Vinicius. This is your take-home assignment. Since we've been in the lecture hall, we've done a test. Your take-home assignment is write me an essay. Do not go more than 250 words.
Oh my God, the limit. It can't be over 800
That's a lot.
words. Oh, PTSD.
That's a lot.
So, okay, let's say, give me at least 3 lines why you think Vinicius deserves the Balon d'Or. Your assignment to be submitted tomorrow on the YouTube comment section, and we would see whose point is more valid. And yeah, that's your take-home assignment. Marking day, you especially, you should be the first submitting your one. If you don't do it, we are going to ban you from the Sporty Show.
All right. Well, on that note, guys, we hope you enjoy that homework. We hope you enjoyed this kind of fun sort of style of a show. And if you didn't, well, you don't have to watch. We have a massive, massive show tomorrow where we are previewing the weekend. Liverpool is taking on Chelsea, Celta and Real Madrid, Champions League next week. So make sure you join us again tomorrow because we will be previewing all of the weekend's matches. Barcelona, Monaco, EuroLeague right after this. Guys, until then, as always, enjoy the football.
Take home assignments. Will wait for
My trophy.
No.